Steph Mazanowski here with Masterminds Media and another installment of the Masterminds mini-series on marketing. Despite what you may initially think, competition is actually a good thing. It keeps you on your toes. It keeps you striving towards greatness. It keeps you from settling into a sense of complacency. When it comes to your business, you do want to have a unique selling point, a unique selling proposition, USP, something besides price that sets you apart, because at the end of the day, if all things are equal, the buyer's going to choose what's cheaper all the time. But if there's an extra value to your product or service that they cannot get from your competitors, then you're going to have an edge. But also, just don't be afraid to collaborate with your competitors. It draws attention to your industry as a whole. There's multiple instances around the community where I witness a room full of competitors who surely have an end goal of winning their share of the market, but together they're able to leverage each other's knowledge, learn and grow from each other along the way. Take the Senior Care Network, for example. That's a group of senior care centers from around the area and other businesses that touch the senior industry. They gather together each month and inform each other, lean on each other, what's happening in the industry, and it also strengthens the overall experience around the community for the senior market because they do that. Another example is the 4 sand volleyball venues that get together every single year for the Volleypalooza event for charity. And as part of that planning committee, it has been such a joy to watch those 4 business owners become friends in the industry and leverage each other as business consultants about what's happening in the restaurant and bar industry versus worrying about whether a team's going to jump ship and like somebody's court better. I'm a photographer and I have a few photography friends that we borrow equipment from each other. We talk shop. We understand that there's plenty of work to go around and it would be exhausting and unrealistic to even expect to monopolize the market. So I also have some great partnerships with other media representatives in the community, just in case I encounter a client who is interested in a means of advertising that I don't offer. Together, we can take it to the next level and make sure that whatever they're advertising in both places is consistent across both of the platforms. So truly, guys, the rising tide lifts all boats. And if you can come to a realization that there's no way that you can take on the whole market yourself and find reasons to work with your competitors versus speaking illy of them or being in constant battle with them, trying to destroy somebody's business by spreading negativity actually reflects more on you than it reflects on them. So take the high road and everyone wins. Collaborate with your industry and community as a whole. Leverage your network. Get out and about in the community. Find some power partners that you can share referrals with. Who operates the product or service, a business that has the product or service before or after yours in the grand scheme of life? So a moving company, for example, could be leveraging a realtor or an organization company. Sponsor things that support charity, align with sports teams, come together as a group. It all still puts your brand out there, but it leads with a I care sort of message. It still has that underlying buy from me, but leading with that giving spirit. People don't necessarily like to be sold to. They want to choose to work with you based on their experience with your brand, impression of your business. They're more likely to reciprocate and patronize your business because of the good deeds that you're doing around the community. More to come on ROI.